So these are the boundaries that if you don't set, you're gonna have a hard time when it comes to dating. Okay, you're gonna get played in. When I was younger, these are the boundaries that I, as a guy, did not do, and I ended up getting played big time. Okay, so let's begin this. The first one is this: setting boundaries around how you're treated. Um, people, I used to have a relationship where I would let people flake on me, cancel on me, and just waste my time. And a lot of those things, I should have just never tolerated it. The problem is that when you tolerate people not respecting your time and sticking around, you tend to tolerate it more and you tend to attract it more. Like, it'll show in your face that you tolerate that, and it'll give permission to other people to do the same. That's a problem. Like, word gets around, and the way that word gets around is through your face. People know that you get played. People know that you tolerate bullshit because of the way you react to their bullshit. And people use that as a gauge about how to treat you. That's why you tell people how to treat you, pretty much. So I usually let people flake on me, to be honest with you, and allow them to still stick around. And even though they're there, they don't respect you. They look down on you. And it also goes down not just how you're treated in terms of like wasting your time, but it's also verbal, physical abuse, right? I know. Oh my God, Father Alex, he's opening up. No, I never got hit, people. I never let no one verbally abuse me. I tell you that. But a lot of people stick around with people who hurt them, who verbally abuse them psychologically, who verbally put them down in front of their friends, and that type of stuff is you just cannot tolerate that. The next one is setting the boundaries around your time. One of my more recent boundaries is not making people time for people who don't make time for me. At the end of the day, I kind of understand if plans fall through because things come up, but if you don't offer a time to reschedule, then I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make an effort. And what I've learned over the last few years is that I want people who want me. I want people who go out of their ways to see me. I want people who cancel a fucking job interview for me. Okay, I want people who go out of their ways to make time for me. But if you're always busy, there's nothing wrong with being always busy. But if you don't prioritize me in your time, in your scheduling of the time, then I'm not going to prioritize you. Too many people prioritize people who are not prioritizing them, and that's the problem. And honestly, these are things that I wish I would have done when I was younger. And I'll be honest with you, one of the boundaries that I highly recommend you guys do is don't date people online. Honestly, that should be a start boundary, because online you're always uglier. You're always your most unattractive self, your most needy self, your most ugly self online. Take that mask off and meet people in real life, and you'll notice that people treat you so much better. You don't even need to do any of my strategies. If you meet people online, dating becomes easier. The next one is emotional boundaries. Do not let people love bomb you. Do not let people want to create an emotional connection quickly, because a lot of the times those people who are trying to love bomb you, who are trying to build an emotional connection quickly, are not even looking at you. They're looking through you. They're projecting. They want to fulfill an emotional fantasy, and or they want to manipulate you. The point is that consistently, whatever starts fast ends fast. So if you want this relationship with this person to work out, it's better to tell them to slow their hot ass down. Calm the hell down. You know, like, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Okay, there's no object permanence, motherfucker, right? And what would happen is that when you tell them to calm down, you can see their reaction. You can see their intention. If they get mad, a lot of the times it was really manipulation, and then they're trying to get a reaction out of you. But if they're chilled out and actually slow down, it's a sign that maybe they liked you, but they got too excited. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people get awkward. They get awkward and a little embarrassed when they go too fast and they're called out on it. That's the reaction that you want. The reaction of being a little embarrassed, a little awkward, that's a healthy reaction. But if they get mad at you saying, yo, you're going a little bit too fast, fucking Speedy Gonzalez, then that's a red flag. And consistently, anytime somebody love bombs you, it never works out. Consistently. And in fact, the slow start, it's always better. Because slow starts... the smartest animals have the slower start. The best artists have the best slowest start in terms of their foundation. The best musician have the slowest start. Anything that's low quality has a really fast start and a really fast end. That's how that things work. The longest living animals have the slowest gestation period, but they live the longest. Next one is bad boundaries with friends. Right? Bad boundaries with exes, meaning they compare you to their ex. Right? That's a bad boundary, right? Motherfucker, I don't want to hear about your ex. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be. I don't want to hear about your ex personal trainer. What the fuck, you know? So that's one thing. If they're comparing you to their exes, or even a bad boundary with their ex, meaning that they're friends with their ex. Listen to me. I don't care how mature you are. I don't care if you're Jake the shaman and Melissa the yoga teacher and we're fucking I'm mature. I don't give a fuck. Like, what you have to understand is that, one, this is not personal. Having a good relationship with an ex creates problems in your next relationship. That's just how that is. Like, it is. And I understand sometimes you're friends with them. Yes, that's true. It does get complicated. But at the end of the day, the next person you date does not want you to be friends with Long Dick John. Like, fucking no, your next girl is not gonna want you to be friends with fucking fucking Quintisha, the fucking twerker. Like, no, like you can't do that. Like, it's inappropriate. You might think it's nice, but that type of stuff, whenever you see that, you shouldn't tolerate that. Because deep down, you're gonna be scared. Deep down, you're gonna say, okay, they banged before, and I know they're good looking. And it is true. Sometimes you could be friends with someone and not have any attraction to them anymore. That is very true. But I don't know that shit, motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like, the only thing I see is that you're hot, and I know you. Anyways, next one. No boundaries with me. No me time. You don't give me no personal space. That's a red flag, right? No personal privacy. If they demand to see your text, if they demand to see your bank account, if they demand to see your email, they demand to see your paychecks, if they demand to see your bank account statements, if they demand to see your phone records, if they demand to see the conversations you have with your friends, if they demand that you don't hang out with your friends, if they demand that you stop doing certain activities to do it with them, that's a red flag. You cannot give up a certain portion of your privacy. There's nothing wrong with sharing your life with someone. The problem is that a lot of these people do that as a form of control. They stayed in relationships where they got cheated on or they got played, and so they learned as a way to control their emotions. They learned that if they want to work it out with this person, I got to see your text messages. Show me them papers, right? And so then that victim of cheating, of infidelity, gets used to feeling comfortable and feeling at ease through looking at your text. So now they've wired themselves to violate your privacy as a way to deal with their emotions. Motherfucker, this is not therapy, okay? If you cannot deal with the fact that I have my own personal private life, then that's a you problem, okay? Unless I cheated on you. But that's a problem, is that if you cheat on someone, that's why you cannot stay with them. Because now the only solution is for you to give up your privacy. One, you're getting used to giving up your privacy. And two, that person is getting used to that type of power. It's gonna ruin your future relationships. Because now you're used to that. Now, I didn't do shit, and now you want to look at my text? Get the fuck out of here, man. Next one. Toxic jealousy. It's one thing to love someone. It's nothing to use their love as an excuse to look at to control their lives. Like, a lot of us who lack love might find this type of jealousy charming, but the problem is that it is toxic. Jealous people there's a certain level of jealousy. But this type of jealousy that I'm talking about is a type that they don't want you to have your own friends. They gotta look at your text messages. You know, any guy or girl who smiles at you, they're looking at you sideways. So that's problematic. And the last one, people, the boundaries you have to set is this: if you want a relationship with someone, after 2 or 3 months, if they don't want a relationship, you're out. You know, and I say this with guys: if you're seeing a girl, and you want something with her, after 3 or 4 dates, if she don't give up the holy poom poom, I'm out. Like, like that's just what I noticed, right? And this is why, right? As a guy, consistently, anytime you don't do the holy deed with someone after 3 or 4 dates, in my opinion, that's worked out. I don't know why, right? Why is that? I don't know. Like, it's just a weird thing. So that's why, as a rule of thumb, to save my time, is that if I see this after 3 or 4 dates, If they don't want something with me, they're still not sure, get the fuck out, right? And but also in relationships, if after 2 or 3 months they don't want a relationship, the fuck out, get out, pa fuera. There's a door. Consistently, this is the one advice, the one boundary that has saved more time for some of my clients more than any productivity app. This is it. If you just do this one part, 2 or 3 months, they don't want a relationship, you're out. It'll save your time. But also, the other boundaries, if they start fast, slow them the fuck down. Because usually when they start fast, it ends fast. So by just doing those two things, slowing their hot ass down, telling them to slow the hell down, I do what the hell are you, Speedy Gonzalez? And then 2 or 3 month rule, and then as the guy 3 or 4 date rule, it saves so much time, honestly, man. Because the hardest part of dating is the uncertain part. Do they like me or not? And this is one thing that is always proves me right. Always proves me right. Just follow that one boundary and you'll notice how that works, you know? And the last one, I'll go with 8, is that you give them the same energy. If they want you at a 10, you give them a 9. If they're acting uninterested at a 4, you act at a 3. You match their energy. That's the boundary you're gonna give. You're not gonna go above and beyond what they're giving you. And if you just do that, just match their energy. You only want to see me once a week, then I'm gonna see you once every 2 weeks. You want to take 2 hours to respond, then I'm gonna take 2 hours to respond. You know, you want to be inconsistent, then I'm gonna be inconsistent. Oh, you want to be consistent? Now I'm gonna be consistent. You mirror their energy. You want to pull away? I'm gonna pull away. You pull away again, I'm gonna pull away again until this relationship is done. But the matching the energy always reveals to you what they're thinking. People don't want you to match their energy, match their nonverbal cues and their movement, because it reveals to you what they're thinking. So just match their energy. They'll never fool you that way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mindful Attraction University, taught by Professor Alex, where I teach you all of the strategies to improve your dating life and all of the courses that I have all in one place. And you can get it at a highly discounted rate. So that means you can purchase all of my basic courses without the bundles, usually at $600. You can purchase it now at $399, people. Not $400, $399 for psychological purposes. Yeah, that's right. Oh my fucking God, he's showing us a scam. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Father Alex does that. So that means you could get Emotional Mastery, the psychological game of attraction, the feminine woman, natural chemistry, charisma blueprint, and nice girl at a discounted rate. But then, if you want to get the master's degree of the Mindful Attraction University, taught by Professor Alex, you can get the premium version, where usually all of the courses cost $1,200. Now you can purchase them all at $799 or 4 payments of $200. You guys can now also do like a payment plan. Feminine Woman, Emotional Mastery, the whole shebang with all of the bonuses at one lower price, people. And with that, honestly, this is the type of thing that I know that if you guys get, it'll fix your dating life in ways you guys cannot imagine. Now, my worry is that it is a lot of content. Like it is, and I'm not a fan of giving people a lot of content because I don't want informational junkies. But this is the best way to get it all in one price. Now, look, mind you, if you purchase the bundle, I'm just gonna be honest, there's no refunds. Purchasing the whole bundles. If you guys think you guys are not gonna like it, I would prefer if you guys buy one course to see if you like it, and if you don't like that course, you could get your money back and don't purchase the bundle, right? But if you like that course, you guys can send me an email and say, hey, can I upgrade to the bundle? Pay the difference, and there you guys will get it. But it's just that, look, man, you guys know my content. If you like one course, you like it all, right? So that's the only caveat. But I know damn well, if you purchase it, your dating life will never be the same. Okay? Now, for those who purchase the courses but want to add to the bundle, you guys can message me and maybe we could come up with a price so that you guys can get it while being able to not have to pay all the crazy prices. Okay? So just click on the description down below. There you'll see the ability to purchase the wifey basic package, which is the one that you see here for $399 without the bundles and without the bonuses. But if you guys want to purchase it with the bonuses, which is a lot of content, and I'm afraid because it's a lot of content, you guys can purchase it right here with either 4 payments of $200 or one-time payment of $799, right? And yeah, and by the way, I made this design, Father Alex is being inclusive here and stuff like that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you guys can support the channel by purchasing those courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.